for squawking 1200. All right, I'm excited to test the airplane out after a little time off, and especially with the engine popping, backfiring that was happening before. All the things that you need to do to get used to new airplane. Okay, nav lights on, strobe on. Okay. All right, at runway 4 identified. I'm going to go ahead and apply full power with the brakes on. Just get all that juice in there. Okay, and release. Right rudder. Engine instruments in the green. Airspeed's alive, looking for 65 knots. You're at 65. Nice and smooth today. We'll climb out around 75 knots. All right, 500 feet here. Charleston Executive, Sundowner 23 Charlie, left crosswind, runway 4, Charleston Executive. Climbing good today. Ooh, all right, already 1,000. We'll power back to around 23, 24. Charleston Executive, Sundowner 6723 Charlie is left downwind runway 4, Charleston Executive. See some birds down there, watch out for them. Everything's looking good though. Watch out for this climbing tendency here. A little less power. Let's do gump checks. Gas is on the right tank, undercarriage mixture, full rich, prop, seatbelt and switches are good, landing lights on. We're around our touchdown point here. We're going to pull our power back to around 1,500 RPM. Below 100 where we're going to be using our flaps, and we're already there. Okay, we can get our first notch of flaps in. We are a little high. I tend to do this. It's kind of my unpracticed pattern of flying a little bit high in the pattern. We're going to stay above 80 knots or at 80 knots as we descend here, keeping that power where we need to. We're about ready to turn our base leg here. Charleston Executive, Sundowner 23 Charlie, left base, runway 4, Charleston Executive. Yeah, let's keep it. Speed up. Okay, looking good. We're doing pretty good. We actually got down fast. Thing dropped pretty good. A turn, nice slow final. Charleston Executive, Sundowner 23 Charlie, final runway 4, Charleston Executive. All right. All right, we're going to get down to 70 knots. Next notch of flaps in. Still a little fast here. I'm going to pull some power so we can, and then level out a little bit. Power for altitude, pitch for airspeed. There comes that airspeed off. Last notch of flaps here. Good approach speed. Slightly fast, slightly high. not bad. And now they made it full idle. Okay. Not bad. I'm gonna go ahead and do a full taxi back. That wasn't so bad. It wasn't straight on the middle of the runway. It came down a little bit harder than I'd like to, just because it does sink. Unlike the Diamond, this airplane will just drop. One negative thing is on this runway there is no taxiways outside of the ends of the runway, so we've got to taxi all the way back, which is fine. It gives us time to continue to test things. Got my flaps back down already. That's another trick you can use to help with braking effectiveness, is dropping those flaps really right at touchdown in order to remove any additional lift you're getting from them. Avoids the possibility of porpoising or floating back up. But again, that's not something